Sorry, I gotta close the door. I realized my fiance is in a call in the other room and is now gossiping. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. It's been a minute. Been very, very, very busy. My big sister got married. And then my dog had surgery on Monday. So unfortunately, I have not been able to stream. But in the meantime, I was doing plenty of homework for everyone on the side because I started my game of Mistria. And I've gotten not that far, but far enough that people can actually see the game. Because I'll be honest, Mistria's got a real long intro. It's probably my least favorite part about the game, but if it's like your first time playing, it's not that bad. For me, I started playing this game about not 2 years ago, a year ago. That's back when I think hearts were capped out at 8 and now it's at 10 because this is out of early access and you have marriage now. And I think there's new upgrades to Saturday Market, and so I'm really excited to keep playing the game. But let's just jump into it. I'm gonna make sure we hit the right save. Yeah, there she is. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Hold on. Hold on. Did my cloud not sync? It didn't sync. This isn't the right girl. This is my one I did for a test. All right. Sorry, folks. 1 second. We're gonna switch to the please waiting screen for just a moment. Please forgive me. Actually, just kidding. This one's fine. Exit to desktop. Yeah, Twitch, what is this? Or not Twitch, Steam. Why did you not sync? I have you on here. Am I going to reinstall Fields of Mistria? Because if that's how it's got to be, I'll do what I must. That or we'll just start a new save and we'll just suck it up. Earlier I did get a notification that said Fields of Mistria crashed, so hopefully it's not related to that. Okay, let's see. NPC Studio. That's still not the right save. Hey now. You're a rock star. Manage game. Manage. Uninstall. Reinstall. This won't take very long. It's a very small game. I hope everyone's doing well. How's everyone doing? This shouldn't take very long. Exactly, it's already done. I have 83 play hours, or 83 hours of playtime, which I think 10 of those are probably from when I was on vacation. If this doesn't work, we'll just start a new save and we'll suck it up. And we're going to be optimal too, because yeah, we're just going to start a new save, which is fine. I didn't have that much going on in that one anyways. Let's switch it over now to gameplay story. Cool. We're here now. I don't want to skip cutscene, but I do. Oh god, and mouse inputs. My controller vibrated, but there it goes. Oh god, I'm a tech mess today. I should check the save before starting. These are the two Pinkie Pies. I feel completely neutral on them, honestly. If anyone's seen this game, they're fine. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just realized Island and Adeline are anagrams of each other. They literally are the same person. I will say of the two twins, I think Adeline's the better. Oh, I should definitely be reading this also. It's the intro. It's fine. We'll read once we get to like more fun dialogue. Plus, they're doing the voice acting for me. You hear that? This game could have went total Tomodachi route and been like, oh yeah, you can recruit random villagers. They could have done that from the Saturday market. It actually would have been kind of fun. Maybe that is a feature. I don't know. I've been avoiding specifically reading the release notes for the full game. I just realized also. There we go. I wanted my actual stream manager open because I usually just leave that closed, which is very stupid. We're gonna copy my hairstyle from my other save, in which case I was not long hair, it was medium hair, brown. You know what? Actually, I'm feeling more fluffy ponytail. Blue. No, that's not the color of Neo's hair. No beard. Can't grow a mustache, unfortunately, folks. Blush makes sense. Let's see. The clothes are cute in this game. The starting clothes are, especially when you don't see it in motion, are uggo. This one. That's a better fit. And then the brown booties are fine. Oh god. The browner booties, though, are better. Now, Ari is obviously not my name. Wait, what's this? What's this button? Huh. I'll worry about the presets later. Okay, it wants me to use my keyword. Neo. We'll just do it via keyword. We'll pick my real-ish birthday. Sometime in fall, you can guess. And then... let's see. What's the farm called? If the one viewer has an opinion, and that one viewer being me, I'm gonna say... my favorite ice cream joint, Baskin Robbins. That's perfect. Now that the real main character is here, Alex, just start reading some of this dialogue out. Oh, I should have opened settings. Okay. Oh, hello there. Dude, I'm going to have to read for 10 dudes. This is going to be rough. Didn't expect to see anyone else out this way. The roads have been a real mess since the earthquake. I'm Baylor, a traveling merchant. Pleased to meet you. Let me guess. You're here at Lady Adeline's request? She mentioned someone had taken her up on her offer. Free land and a house. Have people heard of the thing in Italy where you get free land and a house there? I don't know how real that is, but I think if you live there, full time, you can get a house. Which is pretty cool. I've seen the area. It's a nice spot, quite close to town. I'll walk with you the rest of the way, if you don't mind the company. No wagons can get through since the bridge collapsed, so I've had to carry what I can on foot. Great, let's go. I hope everyone appreciates my very cool follower goal at the bottom. Twitch was like, yeah, you should add a goal. I was like, sure. And I was like, I have no idea what to put. So I just put some random bullshit. Twitch's onboarding for new streamers is hilarious every time. Ooh. We should be able to make it before it gets dark. Come on, we'll head straight to your new farmstead. Lord Island. Look what I found out at the edge of the forest. God, how does this fucking dork sound? Neo! Neo, I presume. Welcome, welcome. He's such a fucking dweeb. Dude, Island's the kind of kid I'd trip at school. He's a fucking dork. Or is my neighbor's gonna... Yeah, they stopped their car thing. Oh. Okay, the VTuber did work eventually. Okay. Was not happy about that. Neo, I presume. Welcome, welcome. I'm Island. It's wonderful to meet you. You're in good hands, Neo. I'm off to the inn. It's been a long day, and I need a hot meal. See you around. He's so fabulous. So what do you think? Nice, isn't it? You're right outside of town. Great soil for farming. They left my shit outside. And look at this house. 4 stout walls with a rich history. Let's go inside, shall we? Don't ask me why he sounds like that. Him and Luke are gonna sound the same. The little boy. Ah! Just a minute. Dude, that shit was a mess. It appears we're not quite ready for you. But not to worry. I'm sure she'll only need a moment. Should we go in and help? No need. You must be Neo. I'm Adeline. Thank you so much for answering my request. My brother and I are so excited to have a real adventurer here to help the town. I hope you like your new farm. It has a lot of potential, don't you think? Why don't you come inside? It's a bit of a fixer-upper. She should get her own HGTV show. God, that sparkle sound effect. Holy fuck. Welcome to your new home. That was fucking fast. Would you like a quick tour of the room? I'm good. I made him higher pitched than his sister. Of course. I thought you might be hungry when you got here, so I stopped by the inn and picked up a bowl of their famous vegetable soup. Well, I'm sure you're worn out from your long day. We won't keep you up. Welcome to Mistria, Neo. We're so glad to have you. Let's meet up tomorrow so we can start discussing our plans for the town restoration. Dude, these people always get you straight to work. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase, and they're like, all right, so you're ready to start working on the homestead, right? We expect you to have cattle by end of month. I think it is literally kind of... I don't know if that's the gameplay expectation, but it's definitely what I feel like my other one was on pace for. Oh shit, okay. Alright, so here's all our little guys that we're gonna meet. These 3 that we've met so far are okay. The game starts off very weak, I feel like. You get introduced to these 3, and then you get introduced to 2 more. And I think of the bachelor options, they are the worst options. But you'll see what I mean soon. Dude, wait, how long have I been muted? Oh no, I did all of Hayden's voice muted. No one got to hear it. It was so beautiful. Well, I hope it was muted for a while because then no one had to hear Celine. But here we go.
The whole town will surely appreciate more shipments of fresh produce.
It's been a good while since I've been out here. Things sure have gotten overgrown. You need any pointers on getting started with your field, Neo? Nope.
Wow, so you've done this before? That's great.
Now don't be shy, Neo. Come by any time if you want to chat. I'd love to introduce you to all my animals.
I'm sure you must be eager to meet up with Adeline. Just head north of here and the road will take you right into town.
Dude, highest voice to lowest voice in the same scene is... Oh, ho, ho. Alright. How early, how often? Oh, there's my arrow, my actual D-pad. This game is better on controller with one exception. Pointing your little guy with the joysticks is awful. I would never recommend it or wish it upon my worst enemy. And also in this game, in my opinion, rows do not matter, especially at this point because we're going to harvest it all one by one anyways. Sick. Let's get out of here. God, that health bar, the energy bar is so small. That's where you can like dig stuff up. I'm just heartbroken because I have to re-get all this stuff that I had. How's my ponytail look? Yeah, it's cute. Okay.
Hi there, Nero. I was hoping I'd run into you. Your timing is perfect. I'm sure you're eager to start helping Mistria and its citizens, so I'm here to tell you all about our town's request board. Come with me. As the name implies, villagers post their requests here every day. You'll receive rewards whenever you complete them. It's a great way to earn money, equipment, and most importantly, renown. Don't explain it to me. I'm so glad. Allow me to explain the basic— No! Let me out! Let me out! As you know, Mistria is just one of the many towns that makes up the— all of them receive a town rank. Towns with the big town rank are bigger and cooler and have better things. We had bad town rank after an earthquake. Make a good earthquake. A good town rank from bad earthquake. Yeah. As daughter and heiress of Mistria's Baron, improving the situation is my highest priority. With your help, we'll repair the earthquake's damage, raise Mistria's town rank, and put this village back on the map. Why don't you go ahead and accept your first request? It's one I just put up for you. I feel like I should be doing Adeline's voice a little more even keel. Perfect. That was easy, right? I'm sure you want to meet your new neighbors as much as they want to meet you. And as you get to know them better, your journal can keep track of your relationships with them and even document their favorite gifts. And what do you like, Adeline? Well, tulips are nice, and they are in season right now. I hope you'll be growing some on your farm. You can view the map in your journal. It should give you a good idea where people are. Isn't that helpful? And each time you meet someone, it will update. You can think of this as the first step on your path to restoring the town. Isn't this exciting? Come talk to me once you're done meeting everyone. Why do many word when few word do trick? Riddle me that, Adeline. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but these guys on this chart, the ones we've met so far, boo, bad bachelors, not good bachelors. Best bachelors we're gonna meet, and I will tell you about them as soon as we see them. This guy's fine. Holt's not a bachelor. If they got that little gemstone, we don't care about them. Well, we do, but, you know, you can't marry them. Well, hello there. You must be the new face in town. Nice to meet you, Neo. I'm Holt. I've been wondering who'd move into that old farm. I'm pleased to meet you, Holt. That's a good one. Anywho, my wife Nora and I run the general store. Our girls Celine and Dell help it as well. Stop by if you ever need supplies. That accent. Something else. And then I think yeah. This is Nora. There are so many attractive old women in this game, and they keep them away from me. They're all married. Oh, you must be Neo.
Welcome to Mistria. I'm Nora. I run the general store in town with my husband and our daughters. I'm also head of the Chamber of Commerce and the Saturday Market. Though, unfortunately, the Saturday Market has been on hiatus since the earthquake caused the bridge in town to collapse. Baylor is currently the only merchant that even attempts the trip these days, and he has to do it all on foot. Oh right, Adeline did mention you'd be helping the town in exchange for the farm. If the broken bridge were repaired, all sorts of merchants could resume bringing their wares to town on Saturdays. Well, if you need anything in the way of seeds and supplies, please stop by the store. Okay, we've locked in 2 people having accents. Surely that'll be consistent, and we won't forget. All right, I think the next one is to our left. I like Raina. Raina's cute.
Oh, hello. You must be the new farmer. My name's Raina. My family owns the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Nice to meet you, Neo. So what brings you to Mistria, if you don't mind me asking?
I've always dreamed to start my own farm.
Really? I'm excited to see what types of produce you'll grow. I have a passion for food, especially when it's locally sourced. Well, I hope you'll stop by and try my cooking sometime. I'll be looking forward to it.
Nice. That one went much better. The women are going to be easier. Guaranteed. Which is why we're doing a lesbian-only run.
Well, you must be our new farmer. Adeline mentioned you'd be arriving soon. Delighted to meet you, Neo. You can call me Josephine, though I also go by Joe. I run the Sleeping Dragon Inn with my husband Hemlock and our children Raina, Maple, and Luke. Have you met them all yet?
I don't know why I'm giving her old man voice. Stop by anytime, dear. You're always welcome, whether you need a meal or just want to chat. It'll be my pleasure to serve up either. She's cute. I don't talk to her often. So characters will have like their favorite spots and things they commonly do. And some characters are just in locations that I personally am just not going to see as often. Like, I think, if I remember correctly, Juniper is like one of my favorite ones, and I never see her. Same with these guys on the outskirt of town. Tabitha usually comes into town, but Hayden will spend a lot of time down here, and I will just never see him. Not to mention his little pet.
Hi, are you the new farmer? My name's Maple. Where did you live before you came here? Have you ever been to the capital? That's where the royal family lives, you know? You can ask me anything. I know all about them. Hello, are you the one moving to the old farm? I'm Dale. That place is haunted, you know. Haunted with monsters. I saw one hiding behind a tree. Let me know if you have any trouble and I can take care of them for you.
Hello, do you like bugs?
Why is he higher pitched than the girls?
Hello, do you like bugs?
Yes.
Excellent. My name's Luke. I'm so excited to have a fellow insect enthusiast in town, finally. Wait until I tell my sisters.
Now, who do we have here? Are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? Good to meet you, Neo. I'm Hemlock. If you ever need a hot meal or a cold drink, be sure to stop by the Sleeping Dragon Inn. There's always a cauldron of hearty soup kept hot for anyone who wants a bowl. I feel like we're doing pretty good making these guys sound distinct. There are like 18 of them or something, so there's gonna be some repeats, but we'll do fine. Reese. I think Reese, in my opinion, has possibly the worst design in the game. I think he's, in comparison to a lot of other characters, a little unadorned. Though I like his little kerchief. Hey, I don't think we've met before, have we? I'm Reese. I run the carpenter shop with my uncle, Landon. If you have any interest in crafting, let me know. Maybe I can give you some tips. I'm all about crafting. Yeah, that's cool. You want to make things like fences and furniture for your farm, right? Feel free to use the crafting station near the town square. If you stop by the carpenter shop, you can also purchase some crafting recipes. Drop by if you need anything.
dun, dun, dun.
My wife. The old woman of my dreams. It's Valen.
Hello, you must be the new farmer.
Neo, isn't it? Me? I'm the town's doctor. I run our clinic. No need for formalities, though. You can just call me Valen. Nice to meet you, Valen. You too, Neo. I hope you're getting settled in all right. Running a farm is hard work. Be sure that you get plenty of sleep and eat well to keep your energy up. I don't know why I imagined her sounding like that, but it's kind of good. It makes her sound kind of hot. Kind of a little haughty and hot. Guys, I'm under a lot of pressure right now. This is the biggest babe of babes. We're gonna get to... here's the deal. I wanted to start today's stream with me and Summer. First of all, I gotta edit the stream title. We're not the start of summer. Oh, I hate the stream together tag. I don't want to do that. Born to work the fields. That's a better title. Anyways. I love Stream Manager. It doesn't do a good job refreshing at all. There we go. I'm under a lot of pressure, right? Juniper is the hottest of the hottest. And she's also not from town, which means I can't just do a blanket country accent for her. So what would she sound? You know what? I kind of know what she'd sound like. I know what she'd sound like. Clear my throat.
So you're the newcomer?
Is that right?
Well, Neo, you can call me Juniper. I recently opened the one and only bathhouse in this backwater village.
What's a lady like you doing in a place like this?
Well, like you, I have my own reasons for being here.
Anyway, please stop in often. By the look of it, you could certainly use it. Oh, I don't know how to recreate that laugh. Hers is awesome, though. She's so iconic. Ooh. His collar says Dozy. Nice to meet you, Dozy. Dozy's adorable. Oh, there's one more person in here. In here, I'm guessing. The old lady.
Oh my, now how do we have here? Neo, that's a nice name. My name is Elsie. I live at the manor house with my niece and nephew, Adeline and Island. Their parents, the Baron and Baroness, spend most of their time in the capital, especially these days. I once did too. What grand times. But spending time in Mistria, you really start to appreciate country living. Well, be sure to stop by for a chat anytime, dear. I can share the latest gossip and even some romantic advice if you need it.
I kind of forgot halfway through that she, I kind of remembered after she said it again that she wouldn't really have a country accent because she kind of lived there, but kinda didn't. She was the baroness of the town and then left and then came back, so yeah. I screwed that one up a little bit. But we'll pick something in between, or do our best picking something in between. Okay. Possibly even more pressure than Juniper. This is March and Ulrich. First of all, Ulrich not being dateable, criminal. This is wrong. Whoa, are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? The one who's come to help out the town? That's super cool. Nice to meet you, Neo. The name's Ulrich. My brother and I live at the blacksmith's. I hope we can be friends. He's such a little sweetie, and he's such a dork, and I love him. He also looks so much like my fiance, and then I can't date him. But it's okay, because March literally acts like him. This guy is the most interesting bachelor. In my opinion. The name's March. What do you want? I don't see what that has to do with me. Regardless of what Adeline says, we really don't need an outsider to come in and solve our problems for us. We have everything under control, just don't get in the way. I feel like you'd have like a rounder sound to him. Don't mind me, I literally don't know what that means. This music, I like it quite a bit. You guys are going to learn very quickly, though, that by the 20th day of the season, I'm going to probably start slowly turning it down. It's not because it's bad, but it's just, it gets a little repetitive after a couple days of it. Let's see. How many do we have left? 3. Feel free to lurk, by the way. I was just taking a sip of Red Bull. Not first time playing Mistria. It is probably my 3rd time starting a save. I started a save about a week ago, and I did not make it very far. And that was the save I was going to use on this stream. And then I lost the save because I'm super smart and forgot how Cloud Sync works. Okay, we're going to do our best old man. Hi there, my name's Landon. You must be the one Lady Adeline was telling us about. My nephew Reese is around your age. He's taken the lead at the carpenter's shop since I retired. We sell everything from crafting stations and furniture recipes to farm buildings and home upgrades. Stop by anytime. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's good enough. We're not gonna talk to Landon a whole lot, guys. I'm sorry to say. He's not my favorite. We will talk to him, but not a lot. The next best spot is probably over to Tabitha. Dude, Neapolitan, it was so embarrassing when I came up with the pun, and then I made all of my accounts and everything, and I realized there are so many other people who've done the same thing, but I just kind of stuck with it. I love ice cream, and I thought it was kind of ironic to be Neapolitan. I don't like I don't like strawberry, and I don't like vanilla, and I don't like chocolate ice cream. So there's something very hilarious about being Neopoly-tan, and none of those being my favorite flavor of ice cream. I'm not reading Island's dialogue. I already spoke to this man. Gotta lock in on the old man. Hello, are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? I hear you'll be helping to raise Mistria's renown. How splendid. It seems we share a common goal. You can call me Errol. I'm the curator of Mistria's brand new museum. I hope you'll consider donating some items. It's a great way to earn renown. You'll even receive rewards for each collection you complete. Let's support each other's efforts for Mistria, eh? I'll be rooting for you, Neo. I could give him a Wisconsin accent if he didn't literally live next to everyone else and do a little, oh, hey, how you doing, eh? I don't know what else Wisconsin people say. That's the other reason I can't. Ahoy there, I'm Terithia, and who might you be? Oh, that's right. Adeline mentioned her plan a while back. I didn't realize someone had taken her up on it. I run a little tackle shop out by the beach. I sell fishing rods and a small selection of freshly caught fish. Feel free to stop by. Yeah, it is a really good color setup, the brown gold thing. I originally, in the first prototype design, I had the blonde color also be like gold jewelry, but it felt weird because I don't wear jewelry, so I just ended up not doing that. But I had like 3 designs before I settled on this one, which I'm quite happy with this one. I probably should spruce it up or make some other variations, but for now I'm pretty content. Down here to the farm so we can go talk to our favorite animal companion. Just kidding, Dozie's my favorite. Dozie's adorable. Who doesn't love a cute little dog? Oh, that's cute. I love a little twinsy. Wait, I'm gonna open your thing in a different page because I want to look at your Twitch guy. Okay, I popped it out. Yeah, Sick. I'll look at that later. I'm really not the best with Twitch. I only started streaming about less than a month ago, but it's cool having a little twin that also has like the same kind of scheme going on. This chicken clucks at you with a regal air. You're sure this must be Henrietta, Hayden's prize-winning chicken. A pleasure to meet you, Henrietta. Yeah, I'm the same boat. I literally played this because I was like, I haven't played with the new release. And I was like, I kind of really should, because the reason I stopped playing was literally because there was features that were missing in the version I was playing, because I think it was in like 9 months old. It was like 9 months ago that I played. So there's still a ton of features. Oh yeah, and you're good, by the way. I do not mind the lurkers. This is a game where I'm going to be a little focused at the start because I have to keep track of what I'm doing. I'm getting better at multitasking, but we'll see. Especially if I start doing voices, which I've been trying to do. Juggling those is something else. I think the requirement was talk to Adeline. And of course, she's on the opposite side of town. Oh yeah, this game's biggest fault, in my opinion, is that you can't view your museum guide when you're not at the museum, which is awful because this thing is not helpful really for like specific sets. Because like you can see, oh, I have a fennel and I've donated it, but you don't really know what set it's for, and this forageable section like is not super well organized. I wish it was better. Oh god. There's like 18 rooms in this house. I think she's in this one. Yeah, I didn't donate fennel. I just picked it up, so I'm gonna be doing laps for a bit, especially while the inventory's small. The early inventory days they're crippling.
You finished meeting everyone in town? That's wonderful. Congrats on completing your first request. Here's your reward.
Oh god. Doors this way. And then let's go drop all this off so I don't have this clutter on me. And then we'll plant our potatoes. And I think at that point, what else needs done in this point in the day? I think it's mostly a foraging day because we want to collect as much stuff and sell as much as possible. Favorite romance option? Definitely Henrietta, obviously. I think Henrietta's adorable. She's so funny to me. When I played last, I was super split between Juniper, March, and Valen. I think this time, though, I'm gonna lock in on Valen. Because last time I did all of March, and then I did most of Juniper, and then I didn't do any Valen, really. I think I got to, like, the 4-heart event, and then I stopped with her. So, I want to do Valen this time. If you're at the computer, which one's your favorite? And trust me, no judging. I just personally, I don't know. I love a hothead. And for some reason, Valen's just an older woman, and something about that speaks to me. It's really quite simple why I like her so much. Let's see. Berries. I do think the aesthetic of this game is a lot more appealing to me than Stardew. I picked up this game, played it, and then I picked up Stardew after playing it. And oh my goodness, I thought Stardew looked really chaotic in comparison, which is just a preference purely, but it was some adjusting for me. The great thing about this game also is you can just pick shit up and throw it on the ground and it'll be there later. Yeah, I can't grab anything down here. 1 dandelion. Tulip. Oh, I'm almost done with spring flowers. That's way sooner than I thought. Which means if we want to get that done even sooner, we should... I think we'll just find a dandelion laying around, actually. So probably should just try doing that. Which I think there's going to be some at the beach. More berries. Trail mix early game, super important. Gotta collect lots of trail mix. Because otherwise you're gonna run out of energy so fast, especially once you start fishing, doing all that other stuff. Ah, I was right. Okay, we can complete the spring flower set already, which is super good. Potatoes. I will say, I'm so happy spring is this season or the first season you start in spring, because I love potatoes. I have like my own little garden at home, because of course I do. And I hate that I cannot just grow potatoes in raised beds. It just brings me so much joy. I guess I could do like a big... I've seen people do like 5-gallon buckets where they fill them with potato starters and then they do that. So, I don't know. Maybe something I'll have to consider for next year or later this fall, because also you can do potatoes in the fall, I'm pretty sure. We dropped... Ah, donos. You bother me, Ladybug. Your little dots shift around when you move. Confuses me. Nice. I already got the first set. That's what it means to be optimal. And we have a lame-ass hat. Hell yes. Do we have... I think we have trail mix recipe. We'll go try to do trail mix. I think the game will just stop me if I can't do it. And I'll just look like an idiot and have to do another lap. The real goal of this today, at least in this game, is to get the... Or not today, but in this week, we need to get the Saturday market by Saturday. For literally no reason. But just to, I guess, start the progress on talking to those guys. Because some of my favorite characters are in the Saturday market. And from what I've seen of a new little guy they added to the Saturday market when you do the upgrade. Man after my own heart. Let's do a couple. Oh wait, we already have a couple potatoes. Oh, I can buy cabbages. Let's just buy cabbages. 2 cabbages. Yeah. There's so many romance options in this game that there's so many romance options in this game, and unfortunately my favorite characters are not romance options. Like the fact that Nora and... Is her name Raina? Or no, her name isn't Raina. Her mom's name. Josephine. Josephine's not romanceable, which I get it. She's married to Hemlock, and Hemlock's cool. I like Hemlock. Hemlock also would be a good romance option. Who else would be a good one? Tarithia, if you're like into grandmas. I'm not really. Ulrich is the biggest crime though. Like hands down. The fact you can't romance Ulrich. I have to know what the dev meeting was like when people were like, there had to have been a fight over it, right? Like, there's no way everyone was like, yeah, you know who we shouldn't let people romance? The, like, really handsome older brother. No one would want that. That would be just, no, that's boring. People don't like that stuff. Like, there had to have been chairs being thrown. I don't think there's anything else to do at this point. And I'm not going back to the kitchen. Nice. Something else that's really important in early game is request board. There's a reason they make like a whole tutorial section of it. So we're basically first thing every day, we're watering our plants, we're going to request board, and whatever's on that request board for the first month of the game, well, you're doing what's on the request board. Later, we're gonna get overwhelmed with requests, and we're just gonna have too many to even think about. So for now, we're just gonna focus on requests that we get, because we're only gonna have a couple at a time. But later, we're gonna start just doing whatever feels right. Especially when some of these mainline requests are gonna have like insane requirements. They're gonna be like, yeah, you need 300 wood. Which, that's like an hour of cutting trees in real life. Or grinding money and then just buying the logs, which isn't too bad, but I'm a cheapskate. I'm like, what if I could use that money for something else?
Good morning, Neo. When I was here the other day, I noticed something suspicious about this tree. I believe it's covering old stonework. As head of the Historical Society, I thought I'd investigate, but this old bark is proving to be surprisingly tough. That is to say, Errol, Terithia, and Ulrich, when he can remember. I'd be delighted if you joined us. I think I need a moment.
Let me take a swing at it. Look at these muscles.
Oh, by all means. Here, you can have my axe.
I feel like we're showing off destroying the trunk in front of him.
This is a statue of Calderas, the mythological guardian of Mistria. Our ancient ancestors used to worship statues like this one. What an incredible find! Shame about the head, but with a little help from the newest member of the Historical Society, I think we can see him as good as new. If you would, Neo?
I never said I was joining. I think the museum is what I focus on the most, but even then.
There we are. Don't you just love that sense of achievement? I believe that reconnecting with Mistria's past is the key to our future. This has been a most productive morning. Thank you for all your help. Please keep the axe and do let me know if you stumble upon any intriguing archaeological finds yourself.
Now, if someone has not played this game and just joined, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I might briefly mention something that happens later. So I'm going to give anyone who just joined a second before I go on a ramble. Alright. The dragon. We'll talk about the dragon in a second. Because I have some thoughts about Calderas. Some opinions. And to be fair, I've not spent much time with the man. The myth. The literal legend. But I think Calderas is boring. That's right. I said it. I think he's just okay. He's not boring. But when I met his character, I didn't like him that much. And I kind of ignored him. He's kind of hard to get to. I think they make it easier once you get later on into his whole thing and once you explore more, and it's good to go into the deep woods, but yeah, I didn't love him. I assume this is about my letter? Excellent. In my talks with Lord Island and Lady Adeline, they entreated me to concern myself with objects from antiquity, as well as to use the museum to showcase the many unique specimens of Mistria. To wit, if you could bring me not only your archaeological finds, but also the plants, insects, and fish out of the region, I believe together we can create a museum that's one of a kind.
You want bugs?
Indeed. I will display the items that you donate so that visitors from far and wide can appreciate what Mistria has to offer. And do not think we'd be ungrateful. There's a generous reimbursement policy set up by the Historical Society. Renown and all kinds of rewards. No tutorial needed. Can we count on you? Nah. Oh, they give me money for this. I forgot. That's awesome. 100 buckaroos. We should also just go around to the beach, probably. Grab seashells, because those are worth shmoney. And then, just do the rounds of talking. We do have axe, but axe doesn't really... We can't really do anything with axe at this point. I'm waiting for fishing rod. And I'm waiting for... bug net. Which I think bug net is something Luke gives you. On, like, day 3 or 4. Here, have this freaking flower. Thanks! It smells like fine weather today. Blessings from the ocean are always welcome. That was not a sailor accent. What do people of the sea sound like? Don't know. I love the beach, but I haven't spent enough time there to pick up any level of accent. I went to Florida recently, and that whole trip, Florida in some pockets is just tourist, so you don't get any level of accent from anyone. It's just a whole amalgamation of just whatever people sound like in the area. Mostly, I got a little bit of Southern from some folks, and I think that's just because the people I was interacting with were from Louisiana. But really, it's just all a blur. Now, this game has the cutest baby cows. Oh, look at this little guy. He's adorable.
Many insects live in trees. If you give the trunk a little shake, sometimes they'll come out to say hello. Lady Maple welcomes you to Mistria and accepts tribute in the form of cash or snacks. Okay, you got me. I'm not Lady Maple. Yet. But I'll accept any tribute in the form of snacks.
Henrietta said you came by and said hello. That was thoughtful of you, Neo. She's... And wait, hold on. Yeah, what does she said? I didn't think about that before. Haha. Well, talk to you later, Neo. Oh, bro, you can't just brushing off the fact that you have a talking chicken? Alright, yeah, see, so I'm showing you right now. This is kind of the issue with some of these folks that you want to talk to on this side of the map, is I pass through the museum all the time, especially early game. Early game, always in town. You know where I'm not ever going late game? I'm never going to the Eastern Road. Or sorry, early game, I'm never going to the Eastern Road. Unless I'm literally foraging. And I'll be honest, once the dog arrives, we're never foraging. Unless we really need to. Because there's just better uses of our time. More efficiency, you know? Just tried to water a stick. Let's ditch these shells. I'm looking at you, dragon. We'll catch you moving one night. It's like Night of the Living Museum? Is that what it's called? Or Night at the Museum. That's just what that's called. Oh, request board. We almost forgot. The pickaxe. Yes, we have to talk to Ulrich. Very important. And request for Fennel, which Fennel is easy. That is on the east side of town. Don't worry, they definitely didn't have to visualize a compass just now when I was checking that. Do a bro a favor. All right, let's just go run up to him then. My big fat tail. Or ponytail. Oh, it's you. If you need help with your new garden, go bother someone else. I'm busy.
It's nice to have someone new in town. We used to be a much livelier town back before the earthquake. I hope you're the first of many.
Thanks for taking my request, Neo. Now, where did I put that pickaxe? Ah, here we are. So you must be the blacksmith. I just help out around here. I actually used to be a miner. Then the earthquake hit and we had to close the mines. If you want to know more about the mines, you should talk to Errol. He used to be the mines foreman, but now he's on our museum curator. He's on our museum. Dude, I don't have dyslexia, but something about this font today, it's hitting different. I respect him a lot. He's way chiseled. Oh, that's right. I wanted you to have my old pickaxe. Breaking rocks is a great way of getting toned. It's a little odd, but it should be strong enough to break small rocks. If you want a stronger pickaxe, you'll have to forge it or buy one from us here. I'm glad you'll be putting this one to good use. These days, I help out my little bro, March, around our family forge. He's a great blacksmith, but, he's a little, well, not, like, great with other people. Ulrich, are you out here? I need... Huh? What are you doing here? Hi, March. Well, enjoy your chit-chat with my brother, but try not to waste too much of his time. Ulrich, come to my room when you're done. I need you to look over a blueprint. So much attitude. Sorry, he doesn't mean it. So, as for my favor, if you could, like, give March a chance, that'd be way cool of you. He doesn't have a lot of friends. I'll talk to you later, Neo.
Bestie!
And then she wants fennel, and she's down there. So we can just go to the right, go down, and then go left. Hi, Nora. Strange. The latest delivery we received from Baylor wasn't the price we were expecting. Somehow it was lower. How is that possible? In this market? You don't think. Ah, never mind. Yeah, it should be on the far right side over here. And yeah. Boom, fennel, and wild leek, which is another thing I have to turn in. And also, I like collecting blueberries so I can make jam eventually. Because in real life, I do like blueberry jam. I don't remember what this is for. Oh, this is for feed, but we don't have to worry about that yet. We're not cutting that for a bit. We'll do it later. Oh, of course she left her house. That's what I get for just assuming. You make an ass out of you and me. Okay, but for real, where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Oh, Neo, is this the fennel I requested? Thank you so much. Here's my recipe for spring salad. It really highlights the flavors of the season.
I wanted to do a Meek voice for her, but it really doesn't fit her, in all honesty. Nettle, by the way, was in that recipe. We're not finding nettle for a long time, dear viewers.
Hey, let me know if you need anything.
Definitely can't buy food. Too poor for that. Just like real life. Max 2 hours. trail mix is hard work, guys. Whoa, everyone's here now. We may as well talk to Baylor. Hey, I'm glad I bumped into you. I forgot to mention. Make sure that you put anything that you want to sell into the shipping bin next to your house. I'll pick up your shipments and leave your payment overnight. The shops in this town depend on the stock I procure for them, so we're all looking forward to your business. I should give him a real city boy accent. But I'll be honest, now that I'm doing Southern for like half of the people, I don't know what that means anymore. It's all lost meaning. Yeah, let's see. What else can we... How much does fiber sell for? Riddle me that. Because I'll be honest, I don't remember using fiber very much at all in my personal game. Honestly, I'm even tempted to sell the grass seed. Pop these guys in. You know what? We'll just buy more turnip seeds, and I think for the first 3 days, we will just mass produce turnip. Sell it all. Because I think we still have another 2 days till we get the other things. We can get some tulips also, and some daffodils, just like that. I will say, I forgot when I played last time how draining fishing is. I think every cast for the entry-level reel, when you cast it like full strength, is 12 energy. And then the, God, how far was it? And then you only have, I think, on the gauge above. I don't think I have it set on the overlay or the settings. Let's see, actually. Can I get the settings on for that? Gameplay... Show HUD numbers? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, you can see I only have 100. So early game, if you go fishing, you can only cast like 8 times. Of course, it's pretty easy to get that your like number up for the amount of energy you got that you start with and how much you lose and things like that. Like those numbers are easy to change with just abilities and things later in the game, but to start it's pretty brutal. Even planting seeds like this, like I planted 7 seeds and you have to hoe, place the seed, and then water, and that takes 21 when you do the math on that. So I think we just keep collecting fiber for now and chopping trees because we will need to get that wood soon for that one quest. Because that's what we need for Saturday market, I think. The turnips are also nice because one of the things we'll have to do for another quest is we have to ship I can't remember how much we have to ship. We have to ship 10 vegetables, I think. And that shouldn't be too bad. But having it just ready already makes it a lot faster. So as soon as we get that Saturday market quest, we're just gonna like get it done and then be able to carry on to the next. All I got is this rock. And I have to keep going back inside to drop it off. There, that's better. 17 energy. Now, question is it worth eating some of my trail mix? I want to say yes. Once we get access to mines, by the way, these, that was a weird little glitch with my controller. These stones, we're gonna have an excess. I put all my stone in one chest in my last time I played, and I filled a chest with, I think it was over 7 or 8 stacks of stone. It was abundance. And then Quest would be like, yeah, you're gonna need 300 wood, and it's the one thing I just never had enough of. So we're changing that here and now. I will say, for every time I say, oh, I don't really like some of the romance options, the romance options in this game are so much better than Stardew, in my opinion. Speaking of which,
Well met, mortal.
you're the guardian dragon? I am Calderis, the guardian of Mistria. Thank you for repairing my shrine. Ah, I have been asleep since... Well, I cannot seem to remember exactly. Even now, my mind is shrouded in fog. Magical essence has begun to flow again in Mistria. Of that much I am certain. I ask you to extend your assistance once more, mortal. I need you to collect this essence and offer it at my shrine so that I may regain my strength. I hereby bestow upon you the ability to sense and collect essence. You should find it naturally when going about your daily task. When you make that ice cream sandwich at 11 p.m., I'll know, and you will be granted magic for it. Would you like to view skill perks? No. And for anyone who doesn't know, you get the essence, you get a perk depending on your level in... Or you can basically pick a perk based on your level in a certain skill. And there are more skills than you would think in this game. I will show you soon. I grow tired. Let us speak again tomorrow at my shrine. I am honored. You can count on me. Sleep now, mortal. We will speak again soon. Even when he turns hot, we're gonna make him sound just like that. Hump day. Hump day. Why did that become a thing when I was growing up? Hump day? I felt like out of nowhere everyone was just like super obsessed with that. I just don't know. But it's stuck with me ever since. Let's repair the bridge. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. Please tell me it's very few resources. I grabbed as many as my little arms would let me carry yesterday. Oh yeah, but Stardew, the Bachelor's in that one. One of my favorite YouTube videos of all time still is a guy who talks about Stardew and talks about his favorite bachelor being Shane. Or not Shane, it's the emo boy. I can't remember his name. But I watched him play it and he was like, yeah, this guy's a pathetic sack of nothing. And I was just like, and I played it and I was like, yeah, why do you like... Like, even he admitted, he's like, I don't know. I was like, well, I don't know either. Baylor's Merchant is pretty good, but not for a while. I like all his stuff he sells, like furniture wise. And I don't mind his recipes, but I think in terms of in terms of these kind of things, the options they have at the actual Saturday market are way better. Though, oh, that's spicy corn. I thought this was long pizza baguette. I saw that at a restaurant the other day. They had on their menu pizza baguette. And I was like, that sounds so stupid. And so I didn't order it, but then the table next to me did. And I got so upset I didn't order it. I was too judgmental, apparently, but oh my gosh. It smelled amazing. And now I really want pizza. And it is Friday, so I could get pizza. And I don't even have to tell my fiance. He doesn't have to know. Yeah, we just have to meet her up here. There's nothing to grab over here.
Hey, Neo. We were just getting started.
Adel, I know I'm up for it, but this is a big project. You can rely on me to keep Mistria supplied with the basics until the construction's done, but I can't work miracles. Without the bridge, I can't get my wagon in and out of town. And there's only so much I can carry in on my back.
I've allocated all the resources I can for this, but the earthquake relief from the capital hasn't been as robust as we had hoped for. I've talked it over with the other merchants in town. We're happy to contribute funds. You've got our backing. That's wonderful to hear, Nora.
However, with the whole kingdom in dire need of repair materials, we can't afford the inflated prices on the stone and wood we'll need.
Sounds like it's my time to shine.
This is how you rism with community service.
Wonderful, Neo. I knew you were the right person for the job.
Gathering materials locally would definitely speed things up. That farmland of yours is loaded with high-quality stone and timber, Neo. If you're willing to do the gathering, we can compensate for the materials.
By my calculations, 60 stone and 60 wood should be enough.
Sounds right to me. With a repaired bridge, we'd be able to get Saturday market up and running again.
I'll set up a donation box here at the bridge for you to deposit any gathered materials. Come talk to me when you're finished, and we'll begin the repairs.
We're counting on you. Y'all, I'm regretting saying this, but I do miss the days of Stardew where no one would talk to each other. It'd be two characters in a scene. Because, oh my god, am I losing my voice trying to switch between the 4 arbitrary accents I've selected. Dear God. And of course we're short on the stuff we need. So we're gonna start cutting some trees down. Because I don't want to bring any wood back. And also there's actually less than no benefit early game to cutting down your trees because you have to wait for them to grow back. And that takes 14 days, I believe. And so if you cut down a tree on your property, and let's say you're on your farm later and you need trees, you don't got any. But if you cut ones in the open world, they just grow back the next day. So in this case, it's not a big deal. Hey, Juniper. So in this case, it's not a big deal to just cut down in the overworld, especially since we're right here, and I don't want to make 2 wood trips.
I know what you're thinking.
I wasn't expecting to spend my hottest years in this podunk town, but here I am.
Oh, just me?
I could have definitely made my life easier, because I do think in terms of the writing and the dialogue in this game, they have such strong character voice, like the way they talk all sounds so distinct to themselves, that I really could have cheated by just not doing a special voice for each of them, but it makes it more magical. Wait, where's my girlfriend? My girlfriend! And we'll talk to Hayden while we're here. Swing by my farm whenever you like, Neo. The animals love meeting new people. Oh, but it's no rush. I'm sure you got plenty to do, what with getting the lay of the land here in Mistria. Dude, I gotta, like, stick it in my gut when I do his voice.
You're new in town. I'd like to give you your first checkup. Don't worry, it's free.
We're not unreasonable here. Okay, then give me a checkup. Man, don't have to hit on me like that. Thank you. And she didn't care about my flower, so why'd I bother? I actually do remember what she likes. She likes wine. And it's pretty obvious once you get to the tavern events, because the whole first tavern event for those two, I won't spoil it for anyone, but dear God. Errol wants berries. Let's go bring him berries. Oh, we can start to collect artifacts. I haven't been doing that this whole time. Which, to be fair, those are like non-seasonal. I honestly don't care. But we may as well do it. Lane's gonna view from the back. I respect it. Let's see. Surely he's right here. What? 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 Where is he? Oh my gosh, he's all the way over by Valen's medic. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'll talk to Baylor. It can be challenging to get basic supplies out here in Mistria. Everyone's doing the best they can with relatively little. All the more reason to get this business off the ground. You handle selling what you can via your shipping bin, and I'll take it from there. I'm trying to make him sound like a smooth operator, but unfortunately, I feel like to do the smooth operator, you have to have been a smooth operator, and I just don't think I'm capable of that. I just don't have that aura. God, aura, that was so cringe to say it that way. But it's like, it's kind of, yeah, it's aura. Almost missed one. And it's Pete.
Hey, Peter.
That made a sick zucking noise. It's been a while since I've heard some of these sound effects, because last time I played was on an airplane, and I don't like wearing headphones the whole flight, so I didn't play with audio pretty much at all. I think I did it first, and then I just switched to listening to Spotify. Which, like I said, is kind of a little bit more the optimal experience once you're, like, year 2 of this game, because the music kind of starts to feel a little repetitive once you get to year 2. The music doesn't change season by season, like, over the years. And even across the season, I think there's only 3 variations of a song. Like, you might get one that's more like nighttime or morning, and then I think there's one for weather. There's some weather variations. Like I said, it's not bad at all, but in a game like this where it's like life sim, I feel like it's really important to have like a lot of music. Still no Errol. Where is he? Is he even further? He's even further away. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. And no chickpeas either. Da 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 da. Do a little jig. Do a little jig. Da, da, da. This is some proper jig doing music. I do like the setting of this game. It's kind of fun. Oh, did I forget to turn the P in? No, I just had extra. I can grab some stuff at the beach while I'm here. If I were to add a cool, like, pickup item in this game, I would add sea glass on the beach. I think that would have been dope. Are we gonna be able to get enough stone with 21 strikes? No, we're not. We're gonna have to start eating some of our stuff. So, let me think. How do we do that optimally? Let's start by just putting stuff in. 3 and 3. Oh, I didn't turn in a leak earlier? Crazy. We'll put peat inside. These are all donations, except for the pine cone. We don't need that. I could have sworn there's something else you could do with pine cones, but maybe that's later. I think that might be animal feed that you do that in. If we want to pick up more stuff... oh yeah, we should definitely just start breaking stone with the rest of our energy while we're up. Or I should say down. You gotta get low, 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 low. I wonder what percent of people have used pickaxes in real life, because out where I lived in Salt Lake City, Utah, I met a surprising amount of people who said that pickaxes were kind of more common, though I think that we were kind of near a couple of people I spoke to lived in an old mining town, and so maybe that's why. Yeah, we're not even close to having the stuff we need for that. Maybe I can eat some food at the inn. That will satiate me. Oh wait, Errol. Where's Errol? Oh my... He's back on the other side of town again. I'm gonna kill the man. This is what I get for spacing. I think it's worth it to get this done sooner than later, so we'll buy some red snapper sushi. Later on, we're gonna get requests for food and stuff, and honestly, last time I played, I got so stumped on one of the food items. I just straight up didn't. I did not make it. I just bought it. I couldn't catch a red snapper for the life of me. I know you just arrived, but I wouldn't get too comfortable. There's that fresh face. Hope the town's treating you well.
Aha, aha.
I'm literally stealing that voice from... what's her name again? There's a YouTuber called Lexi Newly Nova, I believe. Oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot the berries. And she does like a voice, and I'm trying to do that for Baylor. And I'm not sure how good of a job I'm doing, but I feel like I'm kind of there. I hear whispering next door. My fiance's probably playing games right now. Are we gonna get to see them? Oh, he's doing it. He's going south. So, I'm pretty sure... Oh, he's not. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Errol's got a little girlfriend. And that's the reason he can't have Tarithia. Because Errol, in some events, goes to the beach late at night. And he goes and hangs out with her. And it's super freaking cute and wholesome. Yeah, he can just get his berries tomorrow. We're dropping our rocks off. Oh. I want to get this done. Or at least as far done as I can. Plus this gets us essence, and then there should be an ability we can unlock with 15 that is pretty good. Yep, there we go. And then let's go do this. And I think we still have time to go give Errol berries.
Ah, greetings, mortal. The time has come for you to begin collecting essence. Essence will appear in the form of small purple orbs as you go about your day. Try activities such as farming, fishing, and mining. You'll be sure to find some. Use this shrine when you want to offer your collected essence. In exchange, I will use my restored power to grant you skill perks. These skill perks will serve to make life easier for you. I grow tired. Let us speak again tomorrow. Yeah, I just want to level up, man. A day well spent. That's the one I want. Fine. The water refund one's pretty good too, I guess. We need 5 berries. Where is Errol? Okay, he's with the chicken. We can do this. We've got time. At least he's not sitting there macking on his secret girlfriend at the beach. That would have taken forever. Oh, they're having a little combo. Oh god, they sound so similar to me mentally. How do I distinguish them? Oh my, this is the exact type of beer Miss Greta used to drink. I see she passed on her good taste. Shucks, I'm glad to hear Grandma passed on more than her square jaw. Yeah, haha. Okay, good, that was short. Henrietta rubs her beak against your leg. It seems that she likes you. I like you too, Henrietta. You're cute. What? What? I have a quest for you. I've been going to the wrong person all along. He's all the way up there. Okay, we can do this. No distractions. We can see if we pass by Valen in the dark of night being like, oh Neo, please, come over here. I need to do a checkup. We have to keep walking. We cannot lose focus, boys and girls. She may be a old lady siren, but we must return these berries. He's probably just in bed. And it's in the worst house too, because it's the one where I absolutely have no idea where the rooms are. He's not in his office. I believe they're down here. No, that's a back room. We don't go here. What? Oh, he's in his office till 12:30. Bro, I don't want to know what you were doing this late at night, but you gotta get to bed. That's suspicious. Even I'm not up that late. And in your office, no less? Someone's got to check what Island's been looking through. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass out. I'm not making this. There's no way. Okay. Okay. That was so close. Nice. It's Reese's birthday. What does a man who likes to craft like? Oh, it's raining. Nice. This is a good thing for me. Good day. What does a man who likes to craft like? Does Reese like spicy food? He gives off the vibe of someone who likes spicy food. Maybe we go buy him some. Well, we're not buying him any. You have $40. While we're down here though, let's just start whacking. At least until we get to 50. That should put us at a number that's good enough.
I like the rainy day music. It's really peaceful. Though to be fair, I always had a preference for the Animal Crossing rainy day music. When I was in high school and I couldn't get to sleep at night, that was always what I popped on. Was I would put on the it's 2 a.m. in Animal Crossing kind of soundtrack things. Oh, thanks. Glad you like the avatar. It's a custom made creation by yours truly. It's it was drawn by physically hand, no pen, just on my phone. So I'm glad you like it. I am actually very proud of it. I used to draw a lot more digitally in college and I kind of stopped doing that. We have enough rocks. Let's do this. How are you doing today? Oh, you may have dipped. That's okay. He's just hanging outside. Uncle Landon took care of a bunch of urgent repairs after the earthquake, but there's still so much to do. On the bright side, there's no shortage of work for either of us. Homie just said he likes work. Your laptop would keep insulting your art. wait, elaborate. Because please, you definitely weren't feeding it to ChatGPT, right? Like, ChatGPT, is this bad? And then it just would bully you. That's where my brain goes. And trust me, I'm sure it wasn't that bad. If you mean people were critiquing you online, I mean, that's just kind of how the game goes. I used to post art when I was in high school, and I was definitely not good. It's all about doing it for yourself. And that's kind of why I stopped drawing so much, was because I realized that I like drawing, but I just didn't like it as much as I thought. We need to submit these rocks. Oh, wait, really? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh my goodness. So, kind of a similar story-ish from college was that I had a friend who was really into... He worked for his dad's company, which worked with, like, gun parts and stuff. And he, one time when he was, like, 14, was helping his dad with an order, and he didn't go through the proper channels, and he had ATF show up at his house, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Agency come and be like, hey, so what are you doing? So wait, when you say local authorities found out, what did they do? Did they show up to your house, or was it just like a house call kind of thing? Like, did your parents find out? TVA, hold on. I don't know my acronyms well enough. I'm looking that one up real quick. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Sorry, I just looked it up and I did not. What is TVA for? Okay, now we finished getting... oh, gotcha. Then talk to Adeline. Where is that woman? She's a busybody. Interesting. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask. I was gonna say, are you referencing? You're definitely referencing a lot of stuff right now. I do not even have a clue what you're talking about. That's crazy, though. Cross-galactic wormhole. Got it. Oh, your shoes. I want to do my gossip sections with Elsie, or Elise. Oh god, I can't remember her name. Let's repair the bridge, woman. Okay. TVA part was. Okay, got it. Because I was going to say, that's the one that was really throwing me. You're talking about PS3s and PlayStation 3s, because 8 septillion is a lot. Oh, stretching break. Sorry. Oh, there's 4 people here who all have different voices that I've chosen because I hate myself. Nice work, Neo. Now it's my turn. Just let us know how we can help, Reese. One's deep, one's deeper, which is even harder. One's Southern Mom, which I am not that. Yeah, you gotta be careful rounding on that. This bridge is going to last a long, long time. Great job, everyone. I'll let the Saturday market merchant know that the bridge is prepared. Let me help you, Adeline. Together, I'm sure we can guarantee that Saturday will be market day in Mistria again. Cheers to that. I just got the achievement for Become a Familiar Face, which was meeting all your neighbors, and I'm pretty confident I've met all these people before. What did I get for that? Did I get money? No, of course I didn't. Why would I ever get profit from my hard labor? Ooh. No, none of them would run all radish. Maybe this. Oh, don't throw it at her. Thank you. Yeah, kind of figured. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think 13 years ago is a, I don't think the muscle memory is that long. I'm pretty sure the muscle retention for going to the gym is like only 10 days or something. And then you start losing muscle mass, so. Kinda doubt that you actually carried all that. The fiddlehead turn. It eludes me. Man, no quest today, which means... Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't go to the quest board. You tell that to any Olympic athlete, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't... I don't think you'll meet one that strong. Especially one that's naturally that strong. The bug quest. Give me my... Give me. Give me a minute. They missed out on naming the quest Nothing But Net.
And then it was all like whoosh and then resist, and I was like wham.
Oh, amazing.
Neo, you came! Are you ready to become an entomologist?
It means someone who studies insects.
Yeah, that's what I do. There are a lot of cool bugs in Mistria, and Mr. Errol at the museum agreed to have a whole wing dedicated to them. I'm so excited.
So are we. Until now, Luke's been bringing all his finds back to his room.
But it's a big job being the only entomologist in Mistria. Will you join me?
I've gotta catch them all.
That's what I like to hear. I want to give you my old net. It's brought me lots of luck over the years, but I think it's time to pass it on to the new generation of bug catchers. Look at that form!
Don't forget to bring any new bugs you find to Errol at the museum. Please don't bring them here.
Be sure to tell me about any neat bugs you find, Neo.
When you say team-based shooter, which team-based shooters are you referring to? Because that weight could be big or small depending. Because I play occasionally Halo Infinite, and that game, for me at least in my experience, is so, yeah, TFT. Okay, TF2 is a different story. Halo Infinite, you can be weighed down by your teammates, but it's not to the same extent as that. Especially depending what mode you play. I never got into TF2 because I think I just missed the wagon by like a good bit. You're infinitely better. Yeah. No, that's fair. No one's a grammar Nazi here. You're good. Yeah, no, there's nothing worse for me than being on a team that's better than you. I play with a couple friends of mine, and I am, by a landslide, the worst player on the team. Like, I'm talking negative, like, kill assist ratio deaths, like KD? KDA? KDA. Yeah. I'm the worst one by far. So whenever I'm playing with them, I feel like absolute garbage because then my friends will be like 16 kills, 5 deaths, and 12 assists or something ridiculous. Yeah, if it's 11, it's a lot. That's, yeah. Do you play, I actually don't know enough about TF2. Do you solo queue in that, or can you, like, do, I'm guessing you could, like, queue up with a group of people as well, too. So which one do you do? Are you solo queuing? Because that's what it sounds like based on that. Do both, yeah. I don't like solo queuing. I've done it a couple times, and I do get really embarrassed, and especially because I've had times where I've seen messages in chat that are like, people are not happy with me, which I don't blame them. Like I said, I'm very, very bad, but it still hurts my feelings, man. Yeah, I have some friends who really, really like Dead by Daylight. I've not actually played that one, and it's actually one I know nothing about. In general, though, one of my goals with starting streaming and starting doing this whole thing in general is getting better at shooters. So maybe I'll play that at some point. I know right now the plan is to possibly, with a friend named Jeff, play a little bit more Combat Evolved, because Campaign Evolved just came out, and he was like, well, you gotta play Combat. What is you're gonna? I'm proving your point, but what is Naughty Bear? I actually don't recognize that. My brain went to Naughty Dog, but I was like immediately like I don't think people refer to Naughty Dog as Naughty Bear unless they've got a rebrand that I'm completely unaware of. Yeah, that's really tricky. You know, it's important to remember to keep the fun in the game. I feel like there are other games. I played a lot more solo player growing up, and I feel like there are a lot of other games where it's really common for that exact kind of thing to happen, where the first game's successful and they're like, oh yeah, this was great, like super proud of how it came out. And then the next game comes out and they just take that same formula and somehow make it so much worse. One of my favorite games of all time is Hyper Light Drifter, and that studio released 4 other games that were all kind of like roguelike-ish, like platformer kind of things, but all slightly different. And they were all just so much worse than the original. I was kind of flabbergasted. But yeah, that's unfortunate, especially when you like it. Ugh. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. That's lame. That's kind of how I felt about Marvel Rivals, because I'm not a Marvel fan by any means, but they added some characters in that game, and I think some of them in their goonification of them did them real dirty. Like, I like Scarlet Witch, and if I'm remembering what she looks like in that game, or maybe I'm mixing her up with someone else. I know Fantastic Four just got added to it. Let me look up Scarlet Witch Marvel Rivals. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I like Scarlet Witch. I think her design in Marvel Rivals is probably one of my least favorite iterations of it. And I'm like a pretty big fan of her. Especially in the movies, which, to be fair, the movies I think are also doing their own thing by a landslide. Like, not at all faithful to the comics as far as I could tell, outside of maybe her backstory, but that's just because I'm not familiar with it. But there's a lot of characters in that game that I felt like a real Marvel fan. Yeah, the American costume. Yeah, that whole game has some issues, to put it simply. Yeah, they whore out their men. It's insane. People, I will say, for all the criticism that the Marvel Rivals games get for their weird costumes and stuff, I think they also do the men kind of dirty in a way at times. Oh, I forgot soup. This is the soup place. I don't think they're toys either, but I'm thinking if someone is saying, if someone is complaining about Goonerby in Marvel Rivals, I think you has to also say, well, at least it goes both ways. It's equal terrible treatment. But yes, I agree. There's the, like, is it otome genre of games? Which, those are just boys are toys. Like, oh, yeah, bisexual gooners are happy. Yeah, I love my men and women equally, but I don't love the treatment of, I don't love overly sexy characters. I read a lot of manga, and if you want a good, there's like several good manga that are like not that are can appeal to the bisexual crowd without being weird and overly sexual. I personally, I love both the main characters of Smoking Behind the Supermarket. That's one that makes me happy, but it's never weird about it, I feel like, at least. Your phrasing is crazy, dude. No, yeah, I wouldn't want to either. Let's see. On the map. I'm getting so distracted right now talking about Cap's Cap. Oh, that's a good one. I have to steal that. Ideally, I would go fishing at this point, but I still don't have any fish, and I would want to give a cabbage. Yeah, draws eyes is how I would phrase it as well. in a very churchly fashion, yes, it draws eyes. Oh, he's totally gonna come over here, right? I think he's gone already. come back. Nailed it. Yeah, no, Matt Pat, he's fully retired, isn't he? I used to watch his videos when I was younger. He's definitely a YouTuber you grow out of. Funnily enough, though, I did enjoy his streams. I think people watched him, definitely, but I don't think as many people watched him as I thought growing up. Like, I remember him averaging, like, a couple thousand per stream, but it was never, like, crazy numbers, but I actually really liked his live streams. He's got a lot more personality when he's not so scripted. He has personality, too, but you definitely weren't there for the facts. Yeah, early Map Pat, though, it was crazy, the stuff he would say. Because he would do some very interesting, interesting topics and very interesting jokes. And then he got a wife, and I felt like that changed ever so slightly, which is understandable. But early on, he made real teenage gamer boy humor. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna call it for a night. My voice is kind of wearing thin a little bit, and Friday night at the inn, I don't know if I can do all that reading. So I hope everyone had a good time. I have to flex the new transitions that I've got on OBS. Like, it's a requirement, basically. I hope everyone had a good time. I had a good time. I'll probably continue playing this, but tomorrow, instead, we're going to be playing Sovereign Tower. That game came out 2 days ago? But that's like an RPG fantasy recruitment kind of game. I don't know anything else about it. I try not to spoil myself. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Disappear into the fog. Come back. Don't come back. You're all good. If you see me on Twitch, feel free to hop in anytime, though. Have a good one. Yeah, toodaloos. See y'all.